Set a collision course for adventure. This is Cosmopunk.
Glitch, a Starfinder in D&D 5e homebrew story, featuring the crew of the Leica 7.
I am Pan, and I play Baphomet, Captain of the Leica 7, displaced galactic idol, now in the body of a kobold android mystic, and determined to get it all back one way or another.
Hi, I'm RJ, and I play V the Vesk, who's the Leica 7's resident designer, mechanic, and over-enthusiastic van owner. They also have a drone familiar called Flyby.
Hey, I'm Cypher, and I play a small punky Yosoki otter named Ryder, operative and pilot of the Leica 7.
Hello, I'm Ty, and I play Radar, a cyborg coyote engineer and weapons officer aboard the Leica 7.
And I am Fringe, guest game master. Last time, the party finally arrived at Camp Hummingbird with a little extra help from the mysterious Jester, Virgil. The party discovered that the camp to be much more developed than they were expecting, and they learned that the hordes of roaming undead from the forest are a constant threat and seem to be increasing in numbers by the day. In the midst of this crisis, the party discovers that the leader of the camp, Captain Meyor, has gone absent from the camp on an investigation into the old elven city in the middle of the forest. The party then decide to go search for the captain in the morning, but as they are about to log out for the night, DAAVE reappears and scalds the party for tampering with the game's inner workings once again. In revenge, he locks the party out of their real-world bodies, promising a sinister end for them all. Now trapped in their digital avatars, the crew sleeps with one eye open. Chapter 12. The Guards and the Golem. So, as you guys are starting to stir in your tent, you're just waking up, you're shaking off the, tiredness from your body. All of a sudden, you hear shouting and yelling outside your tent. And then, as you guys are getting up and going to take a look, you hear a loud boom, like reverberate to the ground. And you're like, the hell was that?
Yeah, falls out of her bed.
Yeah.
Are we back on the Leica?
No, we're still in the game. Come on, everyone up.
Oh, man. 5 more minutes.
Cole gets all of his weaponry and all of his axes and drags Felix out of bed.
Big kitty yawn.
So I need to hit.
Oh my god, he just doing like the cat stretch.
Actually, no, if there's been like an explosion that loud, Nia's just going to do the thing where, like, when cats are sleeping, but they'll go from sleeping to immediately running. But like in one motion, like she's going to get up out of bed and bolt out the door.
Yeah,
Fly out the tent flap, whatever.
Alright, so... As you guys peer outside, you see that a large fire is erupted in the ground, and it was a crater. And you see guards yelling as the Guardian seems to be, like, knocks one of the guards flying in the air. He seems to be going absolutely berserk, and one of the other guards is standing in front of it, trying to attack this large Guardian.
So, the Guardian's got berserk.
Well, he's gone evil.
Does it look different?
You notice that its eyes have changed colors to that of like a red.
And of course they have.
Man, I love video games.
Doesn't have a glowing weak spot on it anywhere, does it?
Yeah, are his feet glowing?
Does it have a health bar?
You can't see one per se, a health bar.
Has anyone been like hurt? Has anyone been like dead or hurt?
Oh yeah, you just saw a soldier just get punched into the air.
I don't mean
is it killing people though? That's what I'm saying. Is this dangerous?
You see that it has killed a few people. Okay. It seems to be in complete attack mode right now.
Is Professor Hendricks around? Because it's his golem.
You notice. I mean, you see the tent, but you have no indication of what's going on inside. The Guardian seems to be hell-bent intent that anyone who gets close to it, it starts attacking. You notice the guards try to get close, but all of a sudden it menaces at them. Like, it is in extreme guard mode right now.
So how's it guarding the entire tent? You can only guard one side of it at a time. It's just on its own.
You gotta realize this thing's large.
We
He's
can
guarding
distract
the
him
entrance.
when we get in there. Well, actually, he's stalking character. So Pandora's going to get out the tent.
Good morning to you guys too.
Yeah, if we distract this thing, you get round the back and see what's going on with Professor Hendricks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. I wonder if it's doing this on its own volition, or whether Hendrix is trying to stop people getting in there, or...
Well, why don't you go find out what we deal with this before it kills more people?
Guys, why don't we ask the guards what's going on first before we go in? Guns blazing, swords blazing.
They look pretty busy.
We'll have to kind of go in blazing, unfortunately. That's what part of heroism does for a paladin.
Alright, and as you guys are watching, this big guy targets this little guy. And knocks him straight back a few feet. And he doesn't look too good about that.
Getting it in there.
Yeah, Kroll's going to go over to one of the guards and ask him, "Oi, mate, what's going on?"
We don't know. We heard a screaming this morning, and all of a sudden the Guardian just started going berserk. We couldn't get close to it.
Well, it looks like it doesn't want you to get close to it. Maybe don't.
Well, I swear we heard screaming from the tent. We don't know what's going on. We wanted to investigate.
Listen, don't worry. We've got you covered. Just don't go close to it or you risk injuring yourself.
Alright, well, we're going to go in... this thing is very, very angry, and it is, keeping away. Are you guys going to try and engage it?
Yeah.
Or...
Nia's going to try and get around behind it, just using cover to sneak past it to the other side of the tent.
Alright, well, let's first start by doing initiative rolls, huh? Well, hold on, let me set up the initiative table. I know you're all excited.
In my head, like in character, the game has stopped while all of the players just pull a d20 out of somewhere and just roll it on the floor quickly.
Oh.
Well, that's basically what Warcraft is.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a 6 for initiative.
Thanks.
Alright.
Nia's still sleepy. She was, perfectly happy, curled up in a ball,
Having a
doing the
great
normal
dream.
cat thing. She just got to that stage where she was, as her conscience was roll onto your belly and, fit your tail around yourself. You'll be super boom!
Explosion!
Bolts upright, skitters in 3 different directions at the same time, and then bolts out the tent door.
Just ragdolls.
While making, cat noises.
Alright, we'll have Golem and we'll have guards, because they're helping you, because they want to get to find out what the hell's going on as well. Alright, so we will begin our operations. Pandora, you are the first up.
Yeah, no, she's going to rush in.
Alright.
She rushes into straight in front of the.
Wait, what?
Golem.
Oh, God.
Alright.
It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out.
Good reference.
Alright, so you're in attack range. Do you want to swing at it?
Yeah, she's going to rush right in there. Swing it. The idea is to keep it busy while Nya gets in and find out whatever's going on. So if the other two back her up, then she should be fine.
Alright. Alright, roll to attack then. Miss.
Yep, that misses.
You swing at it, it sees it coming, and it blocks you with its shield.
I can't remember. Do I get 2 attacks or just 1?
Currently you only get 1, I believe, because you don't have multi-attack yet.
Gotcha. Cool.
Alright, moving on to the next person. That'll be our dear gnome friend, Felix.
No, wait, Bath, no! Okay, fine. And then I'll shoot it at close range.
Oh, you're getting up close to it?
Close range fighter?
My crossbow expert means I ignore enemies within 5 feet of me. I don't get disadvantage for using ranged attack. So just get in close and shoot people at point blank range with crossbows.
Alright, you're going to do both hand crossbows, or you're going to do a swipe with your...
I'll give them both barrels. So, here's the hand crossbow. Getting a 19.
Hit.
Do you want me to roll the other one to hit, or do the damage for this one?
Roll the other one.
Okay, and the light crossbow.
No, that's fine. They both are the same damage anyway. So, but the hand crossbow is the only one that connects.
I love how, as any of our role plays progresses, the chances of Ty or some version of Ty acquiring some kind of repeating weapon, approach 1.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you got your arrow hits, and it goes now to Kolnak.
Alright, guys, so whatever you do, don't engage. Oh, bloody hell! Okay, so yeah, Kroll's going to run up with his great axe drawn. Can I use a free action to see if there are any weak spots, obvious ones, like joints or something?
That sounds like a.
That sounds like a...
You would have. Let me see.
Is this a traditional golem and it's like made of clay and?
It has armor, as you can see. It's like you can see there are armor parts that are protecting its more vitals. But there are like some weak spots. You would have to give me a reason how you're able to figure out this creature.
Well, I'm looking for materials that aren't metal. Like on that picture, some parts of it look like they're made of wood, or like the joints, like the knees, the arms, that sort of thing.
I'll tell you what. If you want to do something special,
Okay.
give me a Starfinder. Let's see, would be a good thing for Starfinder. You can either do a engineering or a physical science.
I will do an engineering roll with my Starfinder dice. Okay, that's a 6 plus 11. So 17 for engineering.
All right. So you get an idea that, you don't got the best clue, because, this is digital. You're not sure if all the rules apply similarly, or if
it's video game logic.
or if it follows video game logic. But you can see that there are joints that you can attempt, but it would be a bit more difficult to hit those, because they are somewhat armored. But you can see every time he moves a bit, there is a opening that appears for a moment before being closed up by an overlapping piece of armor. If you think that you can call the shot to hit it, you might be able to do it, but it would come at a penalty.
Okay, well, YOLO, I'm going to try and swing my great axe at one of its leg joints, try and knock its legs out from under it.
All right.
So
It's a called shot, so you're going to have to roll an attack. Do you want to rage as well with that?
I want to rage.
Shadow
You have
Legends.
advantage on strength.
Yeah,
go on.
You rage all the time.
I've just seen Pan take a whack or go in like up against this thing. So yeah, I'll activate rage.
All right. That is your bonus action, so go ahead and give me a swingy.
Okay, going for a swingy with the great axe. 14.
All right, you called that attack. You miss. You try to hit it, and you bounce off the armor.
Dang.
They don't look too amused by you. But
Understandable.
all right, moving on to the guards. The guards are all now taking aim with their crossbows. They want to get this thing down too. So let me just pull up their sheet. So none of them connect, and the last one, he hits, and he does 6 damage to the guy. So he's able to hit one of the things. Yeah.
This time around, give him these thumbs up. This guy. What did he hit it with?
They're shooting crossbow.
Okay,
So he got into the mechanism of it, and it hit. All right, moving on to our slinky tobacco.
Meow.
Go ahead.
Quite meow. So what cover is there between me and the golem and the tent?
You see there are... Well, the problem is the big red tent doesn't have a lot of... is on one wall by itself, so there's not a lot of cover. But there is, some barrels here, maybe a crate over there. Right now, this golem is in combat, so it might not see you, but I would have to have you give me a stealth roll, please.
Do you say the back of the tent is up against the wall as well?
Basically, yes.
Alright.
You
said there's barrels and stuff around. Are any of the barrels empty?
You would have to investigate.
Okay,
you can just sneak in, right? We're handling the only thing that's there.
for now.
Yeah, but it might turn around.
All right, so...
Yeah, if he turns around and sees me, he's just going to make a beeline for Nya.
Yeah. All right, so you did a stealth roll.
That's
Not good.
8 for stealth.
Well, you better hope this boyo is not really paying a good lick of attention.
Can I duck down with my turn behind one of those barrels and then just tap it quietly to see if it's empty or not?
Well, let's see if it first detects you. Oh yeah, it spots you and does not seem very... It notices you sneaking behind. And
I think could just gone straight for the tent, but okay.
Well, there's no point going straight for the tent if it then just follows me straight in there, because then it's still a problem. It's a problem in a tent.
rather than going for the objective. Anyway, go ahead. It's your character.
All right, so you notice that its eyes swivel and look at you, but you try to duck down and hide. So right now you are not declared as. Doesn't seem to be completely seeing you as a threat, but it knows that you're there and it's taking account of that.
Change position.
Yeah, I
Alright.
say what.
So you want to try and
I don't
move
want
the-
to attack it this turn. I want to just see if I can move from hidden behind the barrel to somewhere else before it looks back at me.
Yeah, you can make an attempt. Although, like I said, it does detect you in that region, so
Yeah.
you can
so it
try
detects
and
me, but is it still looking directly at me, or has it turned its attention back to everyone else?
currently it glanced at you. You're not sure if it's going to react to you quite yet, because it hasn't gone yet. But you can try and make a run for it.
Yeah. Okay. Where's the next nearest piece of cover that's out of line of sight of it?
I would say the next piece of cover will probably be about 15 feet ahead of you, which would be you'd be heading for the wall. There's some outcrops there. You can probably try and squeeze there to hide behind, because there's some rocks that have fallen down that they've been trying to fix. There's also maybe a barrel thereafter. Yeah.
Rubsy doodle, but I'm going to attempt to make it from there to the rocks without being seen.
All right. Well, your
You've
stealth is
already
already
been seen.
so
Huh?
it does. So it knows you're moving towards that area.
Yeah, wait. If you've taken your move already and stealth, you've been
I haven't
seen.
moved yet. That's where I started.
Okay. What were you stealthing for? I don't know.
Because the golem now wanted to see if he could beat the golem's perception.
Yeah.
Was at disadvantage because it's currently in combat, but it rolled pretty darn high on both dice.
Yeah. So in that case, I'm going to wait until it's not looking, and then just hope that it doesn't notice me go from there to there.
All right. Well, that'll be your move then. We'll have that. Do that. We'll go then to. Are you gonna do anything else, or are you just gonna hide by the rocks?
I'm going to keep out of sight, and then see if I can hear anything from inside the tent over the sound of this golem going ape shit on everyone.
Give me a perception roll, please.
P is for perception. It's 12 for perception.
You can't hear anything coming from the tent. You just hear the clanging of, people shooting at the armored golem. Is that it?
Oh yeah, that's it for now.
All right. Golem's turn. Well, threat priority. Quick check. All right. Threat priority set. Its eyes then locks onto Felix,
Oh.
and it will then do 2 attacks. What is your AC, Felix?
14.
All right, one will hit.
Okay.
11 damage.
Oof.
Wow.
So its threat protocol has declared you the target, and it slams both fists down at you. One misses you because it's a little off target, but the other nails you, and
It's the face.
it will knock you back 5 feet because of the impact.
Yay! No, a combat.
All right, and that is its turn. Moving on to Pandora.
Okay. Just real quick, the fire behind us, is that something that's happening?
It did an attack earlier that has left a fiery crater. You don't
Okay.
know what caused it, but it's smoke. It's smoldering fire.
Right,
it's
but
a
it's not like fiery fire. It's just small.
No.
Okay, cool.
Sure would fuck if it had laser vision.
Then I can just going at it. Oh, I'm going to look around for Nya first. See what she's
Perception?
doing. That's cool.
Yeah, you spot the cat.
I'm going to try and shoot her to hurry up and get inside.
Like that in a battle, just like obviously communicating.
I guess
with some kind of way.
we'll hold this thing down. You go inside and you're like, I'm going to check these barrels out. He's like, check on the professor.
The thing you're meant to be distracting, you then wave at Nya.
No, I'm not waving it towards her. I'm waving at her before I hit this thing to keep it distracted.
Okay.
All right, swing to attack. Hit.
All right. I'm going to use...
Smite.
Yeah, I'm going to use a smite.
All right.
All right, so I get 6 plus 11, that's 17.
All right. Thing is still standing. It's getting a little beaten up, but it still looks in good condition. All right. And that was your turn, I believe. Unless you wish to move or anything.
No, keep it. Actually, how big is this crater it made?
10 feet wide.
And how big is this golem?
Same size.
Okay.
I can see where your mind is going with that.
Well, I'm still going to keep it still, so I'm going to stay on it.
All right. Then that will move on to Felix's turn.
Oh boy. Well, Felix is going to pick himself up and be like, okay, no melee, still no melee. Okay, I'm just going to sort of go over here. I'm just going to lean on the guard, take my free action to reload, and then shoot it twice again.
All right. Roll to attack.
So it's both hand crossbows, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. So here's the first one. 13.
Miss.
Yep. And the second one, critical.
Critical hit.
Nice.
Boink.
All right. Roll for damage.
12 damage.
All right. Anything else for you?
Right in the eye. And then I use a bonus action for Second Wind, which I will regain 1d10 plus my fighter level in hit points.
So 3 plus whatever you get on your D10.
Yep. I regain all my hit points.
Good for you.
Yay.
All right. Then we'll move on to Crawlneck.
Okay, I'll take another swing at it with my great axe.
Are you doing a declared attack, or are you just doing a general attack?
I'm just going to take a swing at it.
All right.
Just need DPS at the moment.
Swing, bada swing.
It's a 14.
And you do not connect.
Same as last time. Cool rolls.
All right. Anything else for you?
I guess I can't do another attack.
No.
Well, no.
All right. Moving on to guards. One critically hits. Another hits, but not critically. So,
Competent guards.
I have to roll one more. That will be 11 damage. All right. And goes to our cat.
Okay, so it's kind of preoccupied. I'm going to stealth around pretty much off the map at this point to the exact opposite side of the tent from where the golem is.
Give me another stealth roll, please.
That's 17 for stealth.
All right, let's see if it detects you. No, it does not. It rolled 10s. Both of them.
Meow.
So, it does not detect you.
Alright, so while I'm on the opposite side of the tent, can I see the golem over the tent, or is it not that tall?
You can see, like, every time it raises its hand to swing down, like, you can see it, like,
Seems
pieces of it.
preoccupied, so I'm going to use my knife to cut a small slit in the side of the canvas, just big enough to wriggle through.
Alright. And,
I don't know what to roll for stabbing a tent.
no, it's fine. It's not, you're not.
Roll for vandalism!
Everything, guys.
I mean, I could be a real douche and say roll for roll it and see if you just completely fail.
That would be the
Roll for
least
damage,
interesting
just like-
podcast to listen to.
Poke it with the tent and the tent just collapses.
I take 2 steps.
Combat with
roll
the
for
tent.
steps.
Alright.
So yeah, I wriggle into the tent. What do I see?
Alright, you have dark vision. It is dark in that tent. You could tell that every light inside has been doused out. As you're looking around, you only can see in, gray, shades of gray while you're in there, but you see 2 bodies laying inside. You see the professor. He's laying face down. You see what looks like a gray puddle coming out from his center. And you see Damien. He's laid against one of the tables, and you see him. Actually, give me a perception roll real quick.
Hiya. It's 10 for perception.
That's enough. You notice that he is still alive, but barely. He is clinging on for dear life to his life, and he's clutched the health potion in his hand, but he looks too weak to pick it up. You could tell that he has a big gouge in his gut that is bleeding profusely.
Do I have enough move action left to get to him and administer?
No, that would be you cutting open the tent and such.
Nah, man, he did.
But no, your perception roll wasn't high enough to notice it. Okay.
Okay, so
I don't know.
I'm not going to do any attacking or anything like that then.
All
Because
right.
I don't
Well,
give a-
you already opened up tent and got inside. You made all your moves, so you'll have to do that next turn.
Actually, as a free action, can we still communicate to each other with our wrist thingies, or they've been shut off completely now?
You can try.
Okay, I'm going to try and send a text message to to Pan and to Felix and
There is no
Barry.
way you have time to check a text message in mid-combat.
Troll.
All right. As you flip open your wrist thing and try to activate the communications, you notice that it's glitching the living hell out of itself.
Poop. Slap my wrist like it's like a 1980s telephone. Just like bam, bam, bam.
All right. Well, that's all.
Well-
That's enough actions out of you, sadly.
Fucking useless.
All right.
Who designed
It
this?
is the Golem's turn now. Threat assessment. Eyes lock onto Pandora.
It's fine. She locks back.
It attacks. Okay, what's your AC?
Oh crap! I just struck it. AC is 19.
You see it coming, and you're like, "Oh hell no," because you saw what happened to Felix. So as it brings its arms down on you, you're like, "Nope," and step out of the way as it slams down. You don't get knocked back, and you don't take any damage.
Okay.
All right, it's your turn now.
Okay. Can I try and now that it's slammed into the ground? Can I try and like forcibly spin it into this pit it's made?
Ooh,
I want to
interesting.
try and force it back into this pit.
How do you? So you want to do that? So give me a. You're gonna have to give me a raw strength check, not
Okay.
saving throw. So you have to click on the actual button that says strength.
All right. I'm going to use my challenge ability to augment my athleticism with divine favor, so I gain advantage on all strengths and dexterity checks for 10 minutes.
I'll give you an advantage. I'll give you advantage.
If it doesn't work, Pan, I can help on my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got 19.
All right. It has to resist you.
But who could resist Pan?
You're able to move it, but not enough to get it into the pit of fire. So right now, you literally have just moved it, so it's almost on top of you, basically.
Oh, on top of me? Okay, cool. So she's like...
So you moved it. So you grabbed its leg, and you're like, "Come here, you!" And you moved it, and it you brought one of its legs over towards the fire, and it's like, "Error, what the hell is going on?"
Well, if that's my move and I've got it, then I'm going to say over to Kronk, help me get this thing in the pit.
So would you say it's off balance at the moment?
Yes, I would
Okay.
give that condition.
All right.
Well,
I would help you, but I've got to wait for my turn.
Wait, is it not your turn next?
No.
Oh,
Hello.
well.
It's me, the crossbow machine gun.
All right. Speaking of which, we will now move to Felix.
Yeah. More shoot. Another 12 on the first one. And
Yes. Crit.
another crit
Nice.
for 6 damage.
All right. It's starting to get some potholes in it, but it's still standing. All right. Anything else for you?
Nah.
All right. Grolnak.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try and leap over and help Pan tug the other leg into the crater.
I want to
Alright.
both of us team suplex this thing over into this crater.
Yeah, essentially.
All right. So I'm going to give you a choice then. You can do it, and Pan will be declared as help, or Pandora can do it, and you get to declare help. Either way, you guys get to add basically advantage again.
Who has the higher
What's
strength?
your strength roll, Pan?
3. Oh,
Okay.
all together?
No, mine's 6 altogether.
We have our
Oh, you did
champion.
Yeah, you do it and I'll aid you.
Sure. Okay.
You get advantage.
All right. Rolling for strength. There you go.
All right. You heave this thing into the fire.
Nice. I like to imagine the two of them, one leg each, just suplex it backwards.
Yep. Just flop it over.
If you're giving that, he's now going to be prone.
Yeah. Every guard can now shoot the fuck out of it.
He gets a negative to melee attacks now.
Well, here's the problem, child, that you guys just did.
Mhm.
All the guards now have disadvantage.
Because they all have crossbows. When you're prone, you get a disadvantage, or you get an advantage against ranged attacks, but a disadvantage against melee. So you're lying down, basically. You're hard to shoot, but you're easy to hit.
Oh.
It's harder to hit somebody who's let down.
Yeah.
Just everyone get in here and stab it. You got swords. You got pikes.
Are you gonna yell that out?
Yeah. Yeah.
Get in there and stab it.
Oh, you know,
All
no,
right.
that's it's player knowledge though that it's got. Okay, yeah, go on, get in there and stab it.
Somebody turn.
All right, so the guards are going to rush in now, that seeing that it is down, and are going to attempt to smack it. So they will get advantage. So I will start. That's a hit. That's a miss. That's a hit.
Who's the guy who missed the prone giant robot in a hole in the
Fire!
ground?
It's fire.
Oh, fire! Come on.
Hit. And then one more. Hit. Alright, none of them crit.
One for Dave gets a bonus because Dave, apparently you can't hit a giant robot in the floor. You are fired, Dave.
God damn it, Dave. One job.
Disappointing all of us. Comes a muffled voice from the tent.
23 damage.
Okay, that's not
Not
like
too
it.
bad.
Alright, well, whatever. So it's in the fire for now. We'll go to our cat friend.
Yeah. So all Nya can hear is just like this awesome battle happening outside, and they're missing all of it. Like, why did I get stuck in the corpse tent? No one else gets to like, watch the cool battle. So I am going to stealth my way over to Damien, who looks like he's still alive, and see if I can get him to drink the healing potion.
Alright. So as you go and help him, you bring
Do you
the
want a
potion
stealth
up.
roll for that? Because I'm still
Why are you
keeping to the
stealthing?
shadows. Because I don't know what attacked them.
Ah, good
I
point.
don't know if someone else broke into the tent, attacked them, and took control of the golem, or whether the golem's just gone mad of its own accord and did the wounds to them, or...
Do an investigation first and see what's in the room.
Oh no, first I need to stabilize Damien, because he is literally dying in front of me.
I mean, for the stealth, but good point.
Damien!
Alright, so you sneak over, and Damien notices you, and he's kind of coughing pretty badly.
Oh, he's
And you
alive?
help.
Yeah,
He's
that's what I'm trying to
holding
say.
on.
Oh, my bad. I
He's
thought
holding
he was
on to
dead.
dear life, but he's bleeding out.
I'm
Okay.
just dying.
So from... yeah, no, I'm going over to the corpse of Damien to pour some healing elixir on him.
I thought you were
But
trying
look
to
at my
It's a fancy world, you might.
Alright,
I'm not
so
dead.
Rub a phoenix down on there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Phoenix out for.
So,
you were able to, as he drinks, you help him drink it. You see that the wound closes up, but he's stable now. But he does not look very well. He looks very tired and very sick looking right now.
Damien, what the fuck?
Soul, he says as he lifts his hand and points weakly towards what looks like a rug on the ground.
Zul's a rug?
That's not Zul, that's a rug.
He keeps pointing towards the rug. It's near where the professor fell. Is dead.
Okay. Does it look special in a way? Is the rug glowing, or...?
Do you want to go inspect it?
Does it have a pair of eyes?
No, anything that glows in a video game is special. I've planted this poison
Yeah.
seed.
All right. So you want to go?
Okay, so obviously the rug is dangerous in some aspect because he's pointing at it, or he's just completely blotto out of it and suffering from massive blood loss, and he's hallucinating Zul in front of him.
All right. Do you want to go look at the carpet, or are you just going to think he's
Can
gone
I-
delusion?
Okay, so Damien's stable now. He's not going to go
No,
commit
he's
suicide.
fine. Yeah, he's fine
Cool.
now. He's stable, but he's not looking very well.
Okay. You stay over here. Don't be any more dead. What's the one for detecting magic? Don't know if I can do that actually. Okay. Can I
Oh, yeah.
perceive?
You can investigate, or you can
Okay.
just.
I am going to slink up to the rug, to probably about a couple of feet away from it, and 5 for investigation.
Oh.
Well,
Shit! I don't know. It's a fucking rug.
it looks like a rug,
Shit.
just stained with blood. All right.
As a free action, I'm just going to give Damien like a glare and then just like gesture at this rug, just like with
You
both
see-
hands, just like
You see him.
Oh,
Damien, make a rug,
Damien.
Damien, this is a fucking rug.
You see him make a motion. It looks like you're picking something up, But you're out of motion now.
Yeah.
Use all your moves. All right, it is Golem's turn, and now it is completely surrounded. It does not look very, very happy at all. So, given the fact that it's on fire right now, it slowly gets itself back up, and all of a sudden you see it start glowing very bright red. I need you two to give me Dex saving throws.
You.
Yo!
Well, I give the guards all Dex saving throws as well.
That's 5.
Is there a way to get the guards out of there?
Yes, they can all pass their dodge rolls.
Yeah, they have to dodge. They have to pass the dodge.
That's not me doing it. I don't want these guards to die because I told them to get in there.
Well, yeah.
All right, one more. Ooh, 3 of them didn't pass.
Yeah, that's. You know, can I shield the guards instead of myself?
How are you doing that?
I guess if there's these 3 guys here, well, I'll just make that. If there's 3 guys here, I don't know if I just like jump in front of them or something.
Get down, Mr. President.
Yeah, get down to President dive.
You would have to give me an ability that allows you to do that. Sadly, because the 3 of them didn't pass it. So only 2 of them will see what the hell's coming at them.
I don't have any way to do that. I guess. So okay.
Are you going to give me a Dex saving throw, or are you just going to take whatever's coming?
No, I'll give it then because I can't do anything else. So there you go. Okay,
You succeed.
You passed anyway.
I don't know about her though. If she's playing towards being an oath of heroism, she's not going to let a bunch of randoms die in front of her.
Well, tough.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. You see it glowing brighter and brighter, and all of a sudden, it lets out a large exploding fire from it. And it will roll. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh wait, hang on.
68.
Troll took 5. I didn't realize the Troll didn't make it either. In that case, can I defend? I can't get away from Troll either.
Good news. Troll, you're raging, are you not?
Yes, I am.
Read what your specialty is for me, please.
Ah, yeah, specialty here. If a golem tries to self-detonate in front of you,
Yeah.
While raging, you have a resistance to all damage except psychic damage. The spirit of the bear makes you tough to stand up to any punishment.
So you take half the
Wow.
damage that is coming towards your face.
So Kroll sees it coming and he just like puts his arms up, doesn't change expression at all.
Lizard literally too angry to die.
Alright, so let's
relatable.
find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, there we go, 6. It's like venting out all this fire from it. And it will do 29 damage, which will be then halved.
fuck me.
So it's like 14.
So it'll be 14 damage.
yeah.
All the 3 guards that were over here go poof.
Oh.
Boom.
And the other 2 guards look very badly burnt, but they are still standing. They are not doing very well. And you're
blasted back by the explosion.
yeah, they've gotten knocked back.
It's a good
bit.
thing that Kroll and Pan both have scales instead of fur. Because can you imagine?
Crawl, because you had resistance, give me a strength saving throw. Actually, both of you give me strength saving throws.
Sure. That's a 9.
All right,
Wow.
Crawl, you get knocked back 5 feet. Pandora, you're able to weather the fiery storm and stay where you are. So
She rolled enough dexterity to dodge it.
yeah, but even the fire kind of blasts you back a bit.
So Kroll
Guards didn't have enough. Guards don't really have enough strength to really deal with that crap.
So
on that
Kroll
one.
kind of tumbles backwards. His little Spartan helmet, the fluff on top of it, is now on fire. Oh, is it dead?
It's still standing. It just looks a lot more smoky
Wait,
now.
it's still standing?
It's still what?
Wow.
Thought it detonated.
At least we know how it did that crater now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did damage to itself to do that. If that will, you can see that it's singeing and it's some of its armor is starting to slough off. But
Okay.
it took the damage as well because it basically point blanked itself to do it.
Wow.
All right, we'll move on then to Pandora's turn.
Pandora's mad. She just watched these 3 guards die because she told them what to do. She's gonna stab this thing again. It's because she's about close anyway.
All right.
Oh man, that's a nat 1. That's a fail.
Ooh.
It's too hot. You try to swing at it, and
Yeah.
you're like, "Ooh, that's hot, that's hot, 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 hot." All right. Misses.
she'll just back up then in that case.
All
until the other 2 guards to get back.
All right, they'll try and do so on their turn. All right, moving on to Felix.
All right. Let's keep shooting it.
Miss. Hit. Does 4 damage.
Oh boy.
All right. Lizard Barbarian friend, you are prone. Do you want to get back up?
Yeah, he's going to hop back up on his feet, and that would be the move action, wouldn't it? So he's not close enough.
It'll be half your move.
No, I'll just chuck a javelin at it. So he's like going to hop back on his feet, take one of his javelins out, and just lob it at this thing.
All right. Give it a yob.
You! Come on with these fucking dice.
Bonk. Bounces off. All right. Moving then to guard's turn, unless you have some other action you wish to do.
So do you say I can't get any closer to it now?
You can. You used half your movement. So you
Okay.
have 50 movement left.
Yeah, I'll get up in its grill again. I want to be the focus of its attention, being the tank of the party.
All right.
Even though I can't fucking damage it.
All right. Moving to the guards. Guards, being badly injured, start stepping back from it, and they both take a knee and rearm their crossbows and fire again. 1 hits, dealing 4 damage. And now is the our rogue friend.
Well, for lack of better options, Nya sets the rug on fire.
What?
What?
Why? You've got 2
no.
people in there. One of them half dead, and the other one we don't know what happened to him. You can't
Yeah,
just set
well,
the tank on
He
fire.
pointed at the rug and said Zul. Zul is bad, therefore rug is bad. Therefore rug is on fire now.
Should have sent Felix.
Felix
Here's cat
approves
logic.
of this action.
Yep. I have a tinderbox. I'm making it work for me. So yeah, what do I roll to set a rug on fire?
The rug is kind of soaked with blood, so give me a percentile roll.
Ooh, caramel.
Wow. That's a lot of blood. Oh, I suppose 7 has been fully stabbed.
That's at least 8 pints.
What was it?
The whole
Forward
tent's
slash-
just going to be on fire in the background.
It's 34.
You try to light it. It sputters and then gives up because there's just too much blood.
Fuck's sake. Oh, what? Is Damien passed out or is he?
He's still making the motion of like lift it.
Well, he did that motion earlier, as opposed to just
He
pointing
did.
at it.
He did.
I love the
Look
way.
under it.
I love the way that like the motion for lift it in fucking Yar's
Fire?
is the same
Oh,
as
okay.
set it on fire. Yeah, you know. Lick the rug. Burn the rug.
Fine, I lift up the rug.
There's a bloody-looking trapdoor.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Don't open it. You're a fool if you dare.
It's interesting. So the rug was on top of the trapdoor, which means that nobody has entered it since the rug was in place. The rug is covered with blood, which means that it was there when the people were stabbed.
Does
Therefore,
Nia hear the explosion outside, by the way? Just like while they're
Or-
just mulling this over.
Nya, maybe the carpet is in fact cannibalistic. It eats people.
Roll percentage.
Roll a percentile to not be het.
Nya is going to examine the door just for traps, because people are shits.
All right. Give me either perception or investigation, your choice.
That's a 6 for perception.
Does not appear to be trapped.
Open the door.
You open it, and down you see a tunnel. It has a ladder going down to it. It looks like it was dug out as like an escape route or something. You're not sure where it goes, but you see there are lit lanterns down there. That pathway is lit.
Interesting. Fair enough. I'm going to stealth my way down into
Before.
Oh, 26 for stealth.
Never mind. I can't do anything about it.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, do you want me to stick my head out the tent door and be like, oh, there's a
Maybe let
trapdoor
the rest of
down
us
here?
know that, yeah, before you go and fight this dude.
You guys are busy.
Let RJ play as rogue.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to. They're going to leave the trapdoor open so that like the rest of the team can presumably work out where they've gone once they're done fighting this stupid golem. They're going to slink their way down into the tunnel, and that was a 26 for stealth because I'm going to try and do it very quietly.
All right. So you, we will continue that as you start heading down the tunnel. Even poor Damien there. While there's also a big fight going on outside. But yeah, you are sneaking down the tunnel. I will explain more on your next turn as we move on to the golem. Threat assessment. Threat assessment targeting big lizard in front of it.
Bring it on, big boy.
It will try and slam you.
Come on, slam.
Actually, hold on one moment. I gotta do one more thing. Takes 1 point of damage.
Because it's on fire still.
Well, not only that, but now it's said no fire hit around it.
Ah.
So, yeah, so it is still burning.
Hate golem.
One will hit you.
Okay.
You're taking 10 points of damage. At half that, because you're raging.
So 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It goes down to Baphomet.
Okay. I guess first he's going to do is, like, out of habit, reach out for Nyar with her mind. Just to, like, make sure she's okay and what's going on.
Alright,
Does
give
that
me...
work here?
Yeah, will that
No.
work if you're frozen?
That's what I'm going to find out.
Alright, give me a will saving throw. In Starfinder.
28.
Not bad, not bad. Oh, yeah. So, Baphomet, you decide to... you try to break out of the Pandora persona for a moment and decide, alright, I'm going to use my mental powers. I haven't used them in a while, I'm going to try again. You focus, and you focus on it. And as before, you feel like you're down a hallway, mentally. Like you are yelling down a hallway. But you can feel your friends. They're nearby you, mentally. Like, it's kind of a weird feeling. Like, you sense them, but they're also far away. Like, their minds are there, but not there. It's almost shadowy. And as you reach out and you try and fight against this feeling, you sense a presence. It feels huge, like it's growing on the edge of your peripheral. And you push against it, and you push against it, and all of a sudden, you are able to reach your friend. But it's like a struggle. It's almost like you're trying to talk through a tin can with a wire. But you can feel this presence like pushing on the wire every so often.
Okay.
So you are able to talk to your feline friend, but it's kind of distorted.
Right. So she just wants to get through to Nyar and say, yeah, what's going on in there?
Wait, what? Oh, hey, Minecons are back.
Actually, if she's talking for Minecon, she called Nyar V, I guess, which is going to get confusing. That's how she'd do it.
So that's the point. That means I hear it as Baph's voice rather than Pan.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Shit. Okay, so I made it into the tent. There's Damien and Hendrix are in a pretty bad way. I'm pretty sure Hendrix is dead.
Darling,
There's a tunnel someone's dug.
I can hear you just fine.
V is whispering because Nya's in a quiet place.
Yeah, but Baph is telling them
They're mentally whispering.
You don't need to whisper to me. I can hear you.
It's fine. Ryder did this in a similar
It's subconscious.
Again, though, I think she's probably talking about the same things. Like, again, it's telepathy, guys. You don't have to. It doesn't matter. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. How's your battle going? I've heard like a whole shit ton of noise from outside.
It's going. Some of the soldiers didn't make it.
Ah, sucks for them. Did they drop anything good?
Focus, please, V. I mean, yeah.
So, yeah, basically, I made it down into this tiny tunnel. There's a trapdoor underneath a rug in the center of the tent, and someone's hollowed out a tunnel that I haven't found the end of yet. But Damien pointed to it, and he said Zul, so I'm guessing that this was either Zul himself or one of his henchmen's done this.
He's okay?
Damien's stable. He's not in the best of health. Hendrix is...
We need to get this thing off our backs.
Sorry, I didn't hear the last bit.
She just talked about the professor.
Oh, no, he's hella dead.
Oh, okay. That's That's very callous of you, but fine. All right. Let us know if anything happens.
Oh, I'm sorry. He has passed. He is an ex-professor.
Okay. Well, thank you. Now, she's gonna
Or he's
hang
just
up.
sleeping.
Be safe and hangs up.
Mentally hangs up.
So that'll be your action for this turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Didn't
Yeah,
tell me
focus.
if the guards dropped any good loot or not.
All right, moves on to Felix.
I think it's time for some more crossbow. 24.
Hit.
And a third critical.
It hit.
17.
Not bad.
One in each eyeball.
Funk.
All right, we're going now to Krolnak.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to take another swing at it with my great axe.
All right,
Just try and knock this thing down.
swing, bada, swing, crit.
26 with the great axe. All of the numbers finally paid off. There we go. So 12 damage,
12.
2 for rage. So 14.
All right, this thing is looking hella damaged, but it's still standing.
It's sparking slightly.
More of its armor has fallen off. You can see more of its exposed, pieces, but it is still. Its vitals are still well protected.
Yeah.
The guards will take their shots. They miss horribly.
Hang on. I told the guards to get out of there.
Well, they took crossbow shots. They're just not. But they still want to keep fighting. They're just not looking very well. They're probably starting to suffer from their burns still.
Okay.
All right. Moving on to our kitty cat.
Meow. Okay, so do I get a sense of which direction this tunnel is going? Is it going out of the camp, like beyond the wall, or is it going deeper into the camp?
You're getting a sense that it's going out of the camp.
Bollocks. Figured that'd be the case. I wonder if this comes out in that big ditch that was dug around the outside. Says Nya to themselves. Okay, so I'm going to continue down the tunnel, but I'm going to start extinguishing the torches behind me as I go, quietly.
All right. So,
No, this is 16 to maintain stealth.
all right. So you can see up to 60 feet as you keep snuffing out the lights as you're going. You notice that this tunnel kind of snakes a little bit, but it is going relatively straight. And as you go down another 30 feet, you notice that there is a light. Looks like sunlight starting to filter in from an entrance somewhere. You're getting close to it.
Shit. Too late. Do I get to the exit of the tunnel, or
You are half. You're basically another round away from the entrance.
okay? In that case, I can't message back to Bath because I don't have any psychic abilities as V. So, gonna keep following that tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Hope that the light
Alright.
end isn't an approaching train.
Anyway, Golem time. Threat assessment.
Emergency.
You see that it does not look good, so its eyes change from red to a green. And all of a sudden, it starts to pull itself in, and you see what looks like energy starting to course through it. And you see some of the armor pieces start to repair themselves.
It's healing!
That's a really well-built golem.
Yeah.
Comes a muffled voice from 4.5 feet under the ground.
You're not here.
All right. So it is switched to preservation mode. So moving on to Baphomet.
Cut its head off.
Yeah, no, she's just going to go in. That seems to slow down. She's going to go in for another swipe.
All right.
Is it still focused on Kornak?
It is actually, it brought its arms up to itself, and you see its armor starting to repair itself. So it's trying to heal.
Okay, but I can't flank it then.
You can attempt to move around it if you like. Do you want to try and flank it?
Yeah, I mean, if it's going to be good, you got one thing.
Yeah, you can make the movement.
Okay, so she gets around behind it and then stabs it in the back.
Nice.
No, she doesn't. 15.
Oh.
Try again. You have flanked. You got advantage.
Oh, right. She really doesn't. 10.
No, you do not get it.
Oh.
All right, but you are flanking it. All right, moving on to Felix.
Alrighty. If it's more of this.
Hit. Fail.
It's 20 and 8, by the way.
Yeah, call your numbers out, guys.
Oh, 20 and 8.
5 damage to the golem. All right, so we're at that. All right, Krolnak.
Okay, so this thing is flanked now. So does
Yes,
that
you got-
just Pan gets the advantage, or
You get it too.
Okay,
Both of you get advantage for flanking this thing.
I'm gonna take another swing with my great axe then. That is a 21.
Hit.
Okay, rolling for damage. That is 8 damage plus 2 for rage.
Alrighty then, that is 10 damage.
Bonk.
Alright, guards. They do not. Their shots are going wide. They're kind of looking, the pain's getting to them. Alright, kitty cat.
Okay, so for the rest of my turn, I'm going to make it to the exit of the tunnel, pop my head out, and see what I can see.
Alright, so as you are heading through, you finally get to the end. Are you still snuffing out the torches as you're going?
I am, yeah.
Alright, so as you finish snuffing out the last torch, ahead of you, you see bright sunlight coming through. And as you make your way towards it, you start seeing that,
Swear to God, this leads to their fucking plague pit.
It is the plague pit.
actually, it doesn't exactly lead to the plague pit. You're on a ridge looking over it as you popped out.
Okay, I'm going to immediately see if I can perceive. Do I know what Zul looks like? I've never met him.
Yeah, you have.
We all
He's
knew.
an elf. An elf
yes,
in
I
red
know.
robes.
Yeah, he's the shitty
That
elf.
was, yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot it was that one.
He's a shit.
Can I see Zul anywhere?
No.
Shit. Is any of the grass tramped down?
Actually, you know what? Give me a perception roll, real quick.
16 for looking.
Your thieving eyes notice something glimmering, not too
Ooh,
far away
shiny.
from you, but you are out of movement.
I'm out of movement unless I decide that I am a cat and I'm going to go with where has it gone? Feline agility,
Okay, you ready
which
to do
lets
that
me
then?
double the amount of distance I can get to.
All right.
You really want to dash into this boss dude on your own?
Well, I don't know if it's busted. It's something shiny.
Let cats be cats.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so I can see something. Where is this thing glimmering? Is it?
As you come out of the cave to your right, you notice that it's hanging off of one of the walls,
Interesting.
of the stone walls, where it's been hewed out
So
to
it's
make
just-
this.
Something dangling from one of the walls.
Mhm.
I'm going to, and it's within dashing distance. So I'm going to
Yes.
zip up to it.
All right. As you get closer, you realize that's a necklace, and
Shinies!
it is glowing red, as if. And
Evil shinies.
you realize you've seen this before. The professor was wearing it around his neck earlier, when you met him the other night. But it doesn't seem to be the same color that you saw it before. Before it was like it was just a simple crystal. This one now looks like it's glowing red. And you see next to it looks like another gem next to it that is glowing red. It seems to be affecting this crystal.
Interesting.
What do you want to do?
I am going to smack the second gem as far away from the first one as I can with the end of my sword.
All right. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Here.
You burst.
14.
As your blade connects with it, you feel a sensation go up your arms, but as soon as you golf ball it away, the sensation disappears. And the gem starts to lose its red glow. All
All those years of Wii golf pay off.
right, and that is your action.
I'm
you
also going
guys-
to keep track of where it lands as well, because I'm going to want to investigate that later.
All right, it goes approximately... It goes about 10 feet away into the grass. All right, Golem's turn. As you guys are watching, all of a sudden you notice that the Golem freezes up, and all of a sudden you hear it go, shutting down, and it folds in on itself.
Cut its head off.
I'm gonna cut his head off.
Cut its head
So
off.
malicious.
All right, Pandora.
All right, do I have to roll? Or is it like just stop moving?
It has stopped moving. It has basically folded itself up.
Is it
Oh
helpless?
yeah. I'm just gonna. Oh yeah, I'll just cut its head off then. I don't have to.
Oh.
Who do you have it?
No,
No.
so
Look,
vindictive.
actually, to be fair, do we know if golems need their heads? Probably. I don't know. It's a golem.
And also, this is the only big form of defense that this camp has. But then again, I guess I can't have this discussion in character. But never mind. Just do what you want.
Cut its head off.
No, she's frustrated. It killed those guys. She told
Yeah.
me to get in there.
Yeah.
She's cutting his head off. Do I need to roll for that, or is it just a thing I can do because it's not moving anymore?
Give me strength. You're trying to cut off a big metallic golem.
Oh, I still get an advantage in that case. 14.
You're cutting at it. It's going to take another turn to cut off its head completely.
Well, are we still in combat?
Well, you don't know what's going on. The other guards are kind of concerned about it, but do you guys want to kill? I'll just take turns whacking its head off.
No, we don't have time. Now it's gone missing. If this thing isn't doing anything and the guards don't seem to be that bothered, we need to go find our friend. She's upset that these guards died, but not enough to stand here and hack at a thing when Yaa could be in trouble.
All right. Well, the guards, some more guards will start approaching now that you guys have. It seems to be subdued, and we'll say that you're now out of combat. It is gone inert.
Okay, Kroll's going to go over to the sort of shattered remains of the guards and see if there are any signs of life, because he is not sure if they're dead or not yet.
They're dead. They're crispy.
Yeah, those guys were burnt alive. Yeah.
But yeah, he was just going to go over and check for any signs of life. But if there aren't any, then he's just going to go into the tent and look for Yaa.
Yeah. Meanwhile, on the
we'll just
other end of the tunnel, Yaa is going to. So the necklace is just dangling, so she's probably going to pick it up.
Wait, are we just jumping straight back to you?
I mean, this is all happening simultaneously.
Alright.
All right. Well, as you guys are messing with this robot thing, making sure, and Kroll starts moving to the thing, what is the cat doing?
Yaa's just going to take the necklace and pocket it.
All right.
And then go over to where that gem landed and just squat next to it and examine it more closely.
All right. Give me a Arcana check.
Arcana. What's Arcana in this?
It's an intelligence roll.
Intelligence.
And I don't think you got any of that.
9 for thinking.
I mean, since he doesn't have any additional thing to it, yeah, that's pretty much his roll anyway. Looking at it, you have no idea.
I have no idea what this is, says Nyas themselves.
All right.
They're just gonna... Well, they know enough about it that if you touch it, it doesn't feel very nice, so they're gonna avoid touching it. They're probably gonna, So they're gonna pour out their water skin and then use the empty skin to wrap the stone, and then start heading back to that tunnel.
All right. Exactly how are you carrying it with your water skin?
I mean, it's just a leather water pouch, so they're gonna just empty out the water, take the flappy skin, and then just wrap it around the stone.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
A 6.
As you go to touch it again with the water skin, it goes right through the water skin and hits your arm. All of a sudden, your breath hitches up and you fall over still as a rock, but you are still breathing. You are petrified right now. You are you basically are stoned for a moment, like you're paralyzed. That's the word I'm looking for. You are paralyzed.
Stoned.
I know.
Well, shit, thinks Yaa.
He got at the catnip.
This could have gone better.
Hello everybody, and thank you for listening to Cosmopunk. We're available on Spotify, iTunes, all the regulars, and be sure to check out our Twitter for updates. That's at CosmopunkPod. And if you like what you're hearing, give us a good rating on iTunes. Maybe come and let us know on the Discord server. Link in the description. Once again, thank you so much for listening, and we'll be seeing you in 2 weeks. Till then, shoot straight and roll high.